Hey everyone, welcome back to Kitco News. At the 50th anniversary of the New Orleans Investment Conference, I'm Jeremy Saffron. And today we're speaking with Avino Silver and Gold Mines. It's a mining company focused on sustainable silver, gold, and copper production down in Mexico. Now with its historic Avino mine and the strategic addition of the Preciosa property, and I did say it right, Nathan, the company is expanding its resource base and implementing innovative practices like dry stack tailings to minimize environmental impact. Joining me today is Nathan Hart, CFO of Avino, to discuss their operations, growth plans, and all about what's happening down there. Good to see you, my friend.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Let's first talk about Avino, where they operate. I know you're down in Durango. Explain that to the audience. Where are you?
Yeah, we're a junior producer and explorer and developer down in Durango, Mexico, right in the heart of the country. The company's been around for over 50 years. I think this is our 56th year in business.
Wow.
Yeah, since 1968, and we're growing every year.
Proven. I mean, how does the acquisition of this La Preciosa, say it for the audience?
La Preciosa.
There we go. Talk to me a little bit about this acquisition, what it means operationally for the scope.
Yeah, so we're going to use that as a catalyst to take us up to being, it's from a junior producer up to a mid-tier producer. We're just ready to start breaking ground and start development beginning of next year.
Wow, okay, so the next 12 months, lay it out for us. What does that look like?
So number one right now, we're just waiting on final permitting to break ground. And that will allow us to start development. Not too much development work needs to be done. We've got existing infrastructure at the Avino mine already. We've got a mill, we've got water, we've got tailings, we've got all the ingredients. So 6 months of development, and we think we'll be starting production second half of next year.
A friendly jurisdiction, no doubt. It continues to be. With that infrastructure, how important is it?
We have 100% Mexican labor force. People have been mining. People have been working for generations at the Avino mine and with the company. So that is just immense for our operation. The familiarity and the history we have in Mexico and local, and right up to our chief operating officer, we're 100% Mexican labor force down in Durango.
Yeah, it's great to hear. Okay, talk to me a little bit about this pre-feasibility study over at the Oxide Tailings project, because it's been completed and it's excited. So what's the next milestones?
Next milestones for that one. So we put out the study in April earlier this year, and that's an evolution. That was the existing Avino open pit mine going back to the 70s, 80s, 90s, where technology has now changed, and that tailings can now be reprocessed in an economic way, and we can actually make quite a bit of money doing that. So the next steps for that one, I think, community engagement, and then we'll look at finalizing the location. But the focus is La Preciosa first, and then we'll look in a couple of years to move that other project.
I was doing a little Google before, and we were looking at the share structure, and I was just saying to you off camera, it's so nice to see that it's not so diluted. So talk to me a little bit about the capital structure here.
Well, management, obviously, we have 6-7% of the company. We are not in the game of trying to dilute ourselves also. David's got a lot of skin in the game, as well as myself and other management members. We got about 140 million shares outstanding, no debt, no warrants, strong balance sheet, and we're looking to keep it that way.
Yeah, talk to me about that strong balance sheet, because it's impressive.
Yeah, it's been getting better. Yeah, obviously the last couple quarters we've generated cash flow, free cash flow, which is fantastic.
No kidding.
We ended the quarter in Q3 with just under 8 million in the bank, and then about 16 million in working capital. But as of today, we're over about 20 million cash in the bank. Crazy.
Okay, tell me the 3 top reasons that you're an investor of Avino, besides the CFO role.
That's number one. No, I'm kidding. We're a growth story. We're looking to be the next mid-tier producer in Mexico over the next, call it 5 years. We think we can get we're doing about 2.5 million silver equivalent ounces right now.
Right.
We think we can be in that 8 to 10 million range and take that next step of growth. And with that, you see a significant re-rating.
You're making money.
We are making money.
And at these levels, silver's sitting around $31, $32. We didn't see it go below 30, which has been great. What does that mean for the bottom line?
We produce right now at an all-in cost of about $22, and we still think there's room there even for a junior producer to come down. And then, once we kind of initiate that next stage of growth, we expect to be a competitive low-cost producer in the mid-tier game.
We keep talking all about this green economy and green metals, and now with the new presidency, it starts to appear like it's coming true. So talk to me about that growth trajectory for silver. It must be exciting times.
Yeah, the silver demand, worldwide, you can see it every year now. The deficit is becoming, the supply-demand deficit is bigger and bigger. And there's a lot of industrial uses for silver. On the green side, also copper. Right. We are actually, we produce 40% of our production right now is copper alongside the silver. So we're pretty excited to be part of that movement. And we think that's going to continue for many years.
You know, it's crazy. I interviewed Lobo Tigre here at the conference, and he's made it kind of a strategy where every year he gets it right. I should knock on wood, but he's called gold. He called the uranium market. This year he says it's going to be copper.
I agree with him.
Okay. Where do you see Avino in 3 years from now? I know we don't have a crystal ball, but tell me the guidelines. What's happening?
You can tell me where metal prices are. I'll probably tell you how the size of the company is. But we have a manageable growth strategy that we think we can execute on with La Preciosa, and then followed with moving the Oxide Tailings project along.
So if we see $40 silver, nothing but positive.
Nothing but positive for us.
All right. Nathan, I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate it. For all of us here at Kitco News, thank you for watching. We're going to have great content coming up all week long here at the conference. Stay tuned. We'll see you next time.